Comrades asked Comrade Gopinath, Dr. Gopinath and Comrade Illavadi already said. We also came here on 9th by 5 o'clock. At that time, comrades were not available there. They were going after advocates and for how we can conduct this conference today. That was the situation. Now it is only yesterday that we came to know that this question was resolved, and so at present it is very heartwarming that we are able to have this conference today. So on behalf of CPM and REDSTAR, I extend our greetings to this conference, and we are also from the very beginning. When in December 2022, December 22nd and 23rd, when this initiative was started in Delhi, since then we are also part of the process. And according to our understanding, today the urgent task of the people of India is to overcome, to defeat the RSS fascism that is having the stranglehold over our all entire life. As we know, RSS is the longest running and the biggest fascist organization today. And it is now controlling not only all spheres, the micro and macro spaces of our country. As already stated here, RSS is controlling the state power and the street power, the entire civil and military everywhere, the judiciary everywhere RSS is controlling. So it is in this context that using its ideological basis as Manuvad or Manusmriti, RSS is now trying to impose the most reactionary fascist regime all our country. And as we know, it is not a new thing, because now we started the meeting, this conference, by repeating the constitution, reading the constitution. And the same RSS in 1949 and 50, they demanded that Manusmriti should be the Indian constitution. So they fought for that in their mouthpiece organizer. They wrote 2 articles demanding that Manusmriti should be the Indian constitution. And now they are again trying to bring Manusmriti as the Indian constitution. Therefore, the constitution is also the direct target of RSS. Therefore, it is correct that we started by reading that constitution. It is very justified, it is apt. So, comrades, I am not going into those details. Now, coming to the central question today, now there are 2 aspects. One is the ideological basis of RSS. That is Manusmriti, that treats majority of the Indian people, the working class, the toiling people, are subhumans. Because we know that the working people of India are the lower caste, the untouchables, the Dalits. They are subhumans, not human beings, according to the Manusmriti. Similarly, women are subhumans, they are not human beings. So this is the ideological basis of RSS. So it is this ideological, the most reactionary ideology that is RSS is using for its Hindu Rashtra. So that is number 1. So along with that, what is the material basis? Already explained here. It is also connected with the most corrupt corporate capital. We know that Adani Ambani, that which is merged with the regime, which is merged with the Indian state, and this crony capitalism unfolding excess between the most corrupt corporate capital and the ruling regime. So it is the material basis and the ideological basis, a merger is there. So the ideology of Manusmriti, Manuvad, and the material basis of that is crony capitalism, so both are merging together. So it is the basis, it is the reality to which we have, or against which we have to fight today. So it is not an easy task. Therefore, we must understand that in this particular context, our party, CPM and REDSTAR, has resolved that the immediate task, the most urgent task for the Indian people today is to fight to defeat RSS fascism, because as already stated, today if we are not doing this, if in 2024, if the RSS is coming to power, I am not saying about BJP, I am only saying about RSS, because BJP is one of the political tools, only one of the political tools. With 18 crore membership, BJP is only one of the political tools of RSS. RSS has many political and many other tools. It has hundreds of secret and open organizations. And it is, as I have already said, it is controlling everything. So it is to defeat that RSS. That is the main task of the Indian people in 2024. Therefore, we may have many differences. We have our ideological position, we have our philosophical understanding. Therefore, our immediate task, the most urgent task, is to defeat these fascists. So we have the experience of the communists, we have the experience of progressive democratic forces. So in a fascist situation, it is a task of all people that all non-fascist forces, whoever be, whatever be your ideology, all non-fascist forces have to come together. But we know that today the situation is not that much favorable, because even among the non-fascist forces, this issue has not been taken up in the serious way. Even now, we know many things are, elections are going on, but wherever we see, the unity of the non-fascist forces are not there. Therefore, it is high time that we should see very seriously, while we struggle for the rights of the oppressed, while we struggle for the rights of the working class. Of course, only the left and democratic forces, only the progressive forces can work for the rights of the workers and the oppressed. But at the same time, we have to unite with even ruling classes who are non-fascist. That is the point. Therefore, non-fascist ruling classes, irrespective of ideological, irrespective of their political orientation, irrespective of philosophical orientation, irrespective of our theoretical understanding of the system of imperialism, neocolonialism, or whatever be, let it be there. But we have to come to a minimum point, that is, we have to defeat the fascists. So fascism is the most reactionary, we know, that is understanding. It is the most reactionary dictatorship of corporate capital. And depending on the situation, in our country it is Hindutva, in some other countries it may be many other ideologies. It can be many other ideologies, it can be evangelism, it can be Zionism. So in our country it is Manuvada Hindutva. So it is using this Manuvada Hindutva. Now the most corporate, the most corrupt corporates in our country are now using this ideology to establish their dictatorship. That is increasing their profit. That is Adani and Ambani. So it is for Adani and Ambani, this corporate Manuvada, this fascism is being imposed. So we must understand that it is against the vast majority of the people. So we have to, I am not extending much, we have to unite wholeheartedly. We have to, for the time being, we have to remove over our other ideologies, our differences. Concentrate on this particular question, and we must unite, and it is with that perspective that we are also joining with this conference. Removing all our differences, we are joining with this conference, we are coming with this conference with this single agenda that we have to unite to defeat the most reactionary, the most dangerous, the dangerous or fascism, that is the most reactionary situation in India that we are facing. So I need not explain much. So red salute to all comrades on behalf of CPI ML REDSTAR.
Very clear. Then revolutionary initiative, Comrade Prem Singh Thakur, General Secretary.